van like it is. It's huge. Look at it. It's a big, big van. I want to bring the camera in now and have a quick walk around. So here we can see we have a T5 van, and the only reason you know it's a T5 is because of its age. It actually looks like a T5.1. It's had a full facelift conversion on it, which is freaking sweet. It's sat on 20-inch Range Rover alloys, which again, oh, it's also lowered as well, so you know that's why it fits really well. Moving around the side, it's just the long wheelbase version, that's why it looks freaking huge. It's got the Sportline kit on it, hence why it's got like the spoilers and that on the back. It's got the side bottom bars, it's got the roof bars to match. It looks badass. It has a tow bar, which could come in handy at some point, but this was a commercial van, that's why it has no glass in the back. Someone's also put an Autobots badge on the back of it, which is pretty cool. I'm not saying that's going to stay there. Moving around the other side, you can see that obviously we have the windows on it, which has sliding windows, which is pretty cool. And then we are back round to the front. It's freaking sick, man. Moving to the inside of the van, it looks pretty much like a van. It's had a commercial life at some point, and it's also had a camper van life at some point. So at the moment it's in like transition between being a workhorse and being a camper van. It just looks like a van, but a very nice van. I'm gonna open the big slidey door. See, we have a linoed floor, we have headlining rim with LED lights, and a big empty space in the back. And when back over to the front, you can see we have obviously the lovely headliner, and normal dashboard. I don't know what else to say. So what we're going to do now is cut this video here, and I'm going to go back a day to when I actually collected the van, because it was eventful to say the least, and this is not how this van originally looked yesterday. So I'm going to cut to that footage now, and you can see what happened. I bought a van! A van! It's a very nice van, but I bought a van. I don't know what else to say. I've literally just picked it up. I'm like 15 minutes away from the guy's house. I'm on the M62 heading back home, back over to Leeds. My fiance is following me a couple of cars behind. And I got a van. Wanted a van for a while. If you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you've probably heard me mention it a couple of times in a couple of videos that I'd quite like to do a camper van conversion. I'm going to do a camper van conversion. And I bought a van. I don't know what else to say. So, I don't even know how I'm going to film this video or in what sequence you're going to see things. So with a bit of luck, I've already done an unveil of it at the start of the video and you've seen the new van. But that will be actually filmed after right now. So the van I've got is from a carpet fitter. So it's full of bits of carpet everywhere inside, but more importantly it's sign written on the outside. It's sign written Empire Carpets, and big thumbs up to Raymond at Empire Carpets. There's your little plug, you know. I'm a sound guy and you had a sound van, so it's all good. So I need to get it home because I'm driving a sign written van, and I need to get it de-stickered, which you'll see shortly because I'm going to do all this. Obviously everything I do is on camera as always, but hopefully you've already seen the unveil at the start of it and it will be de-stickered. So we're actually going to unveil it at the start after what it currently looks like now. How messed up is that? But this is what it is, this is what's going to happen. So a bit about my van. It's a big van. It's a long wheelbase T5 transporter, 1.9 engine with 205,000 miles on it. It's a van. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. In its life, it started off as a commercial van, so that's your normal panel van. I need to pull over. I hope my fiance is going to follow me, although she's going to get stuck in a bit of cars behind. She's not commercial van. It did commercial stuff at the start of its life. Somebody then, who I don't know, but somebody then converted it into a camper van. So they've lined all the walls in the back. Supposedly it's been insulated and all that. I need to check. They put a floor in it. And like I said, they made it in a camper van. Yeah, she's pulled over now. Then Raymond got it. He pulled most of that out, like all the bed and the cupboards and all that business. And he made it almost back into a commercial van. Because he was using it as his carpet van, you know, to transport rugs and stuff like that and carpets. So it has no bed and it has no cupboards, but it still has side windows in it, which is very good, and it still has the wall linings and the floor. So all that's very good. It's still, I can still pretty much do whatever I want, but in that time, I think it was the same person who originally converted it to a camper van. He did a full facelift on it, so it actually looks like a 5.1 with the Sportline kit. I'm sure someone somewhere will correct me should I be wrong, because I could be very well wrong. So I'm not fully clued up on what kit is what yet. But it looks, excuse my language, looks shit hot. I think it looks good as a van. All this nice low front end on it. Apparently, I think Raymond said it had spats on it on the back as well, on the back corners, but they're not on there at the moment. But it's been lowered on coilovers, and to be honest, it rides really well to say it's on coilovers, and it's a van. I didn't know what to expect with it being a van on coilovers. I didn't know if it was going to be bouncy or what, but so far it rides really well. I've done slow driving in a town, and I'm now on a motorway, and it's running well. It's sat on 20-inch wheels as well, so 20-inch wheels on coilovers, and it rides good. I'm sure it could probably ride a little bit softer if it was on 19s, but it is what it is, and that's how it came. Yeah, so where did I get to? I've lost my train of thought now. So yeah, so that's the van. So someone's converted it to a camper, then made it commercial, and now I'm going to convert it back into a camper van again, as you do. I have a lot of plans for it though, because I want to change a lot of things, and I want to do a lot of things to it. So there's a lot of content coming on my van. Reason why I wanted the van, I did the NC500 earlier on this year. I did it in the Land Rover and took a tent and went with Grace, my fiance, and had an awesome time. But it would have been a lot easier in a camper van, because you haven't got to put a tent away every day. And after driving the NC500, every other car that you see was a transporter. And to be honest, there's lots of vans out there that you could have and you could convert, but I wanted a transporter because to me it's the best looking van out there. And I had plenty of people trying to convince me otherwise, but that's your opinion. You know, this is my opinion. I think the transporter looks the best out there, and the looks plays a big part of it for me as well as functionality. At the end of the day, a long wheelbase van is going to be very similar to another long wheelbase van. I've lost my fiance. I don't know where she is. So anyway, all right, I'm going to get this back home, and I can show you what it looks like with all its stickers on and its side writing, and we'll get that ripped off. And we'll go from there, really. I've got a van! I might be 30 miles into my journey. Now, I don't know if it's this particular van or this engine or what, but oh my god, it's slow. It's so slow. I've never had to change gears so much on a motorway. I've just had to drop down to third, and even then it didn't accelerate up the hill. Now, the guy himself, I should probably clarify, he did say the engine management light was on. It's not on at the moment, I think he's cleared it. The engine management light was on, and I think he said there was a boost issue. Can't remember if he said it was low boost. So low boost could be anything, like a block sensor, or it could be like a loose pipe or something like that. So I'm hoping it's one of them, and it'll be a quick fix, or an easy fix, because yeah, the engine management light hasn't come back on yet, but going up that hill then was slow. And yet earlier it pulled pretty good in third, but going up that hill then there was no pull. Started in fifth, because I was in fifth anyway, and RPM and speed was just dropping. Dropped it to fourth, which has been alright for the other hills. Again, carried on dropping. I was like, Damn! So then I dropped it to third, and it just didn't move. It just stayed at 45. That is not good. 45, and there's nothing in it. It's an empty van. Oh, we're going uphill again. Third. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm in third. Probably an engine. Flat tip floor, 3,200 RPM, and we're doing 40. Oh no, we're doing 50. No, we're doing 40, 46. And we're not accelerating. It's like we're in limp mode, but we ain't got an engine management light on. But it's definitely like we're in limp mode. But again, he said that anyway. It's not a surprise, but I haven't driven a car that was in limp mode for such a long time. It's crazy how it affects the car, or van in this case. Back to fifth. Pointless, but we're flat, so. My fiance is caught. Well, I say she's caught up with me. Well, yes, she's caught up with me because I'm going that slow. She's caught up with me. Yeah. So figuring out why it's running in limp mode is one of the things high up on the list after taking the 6 off. Yeah, just thought I'd update you with that. I feel like that scene in the Grand Tour when they're trying to see how fast the RV can go.
In 2 miles, take the
And
M606
flat out, it does like 43 or something. Whereas at the moment, I'm doing 41. I'm overtaking this lorry going up this hill. Still doing 41. Flat to the floor in 4th. This is not good. I don't know why that lorry didn't pull over. He's in the wrong lane. You should be in the first lane, not the second lane. I jumped going faster than this. 42! 42! Oh, I'm in 4th. If I go to 3rd, it ain't gonna help me at the moment. I've tried this, it just doesn't help. I may as well stay in 4th. 42! I'm good in it, I'm pinned it to the floor. 42! Oh, this is not fun. There's cars coming down that slip road that's probably gonna out accelerate me. Oh, I'm gonna have to let him out accelerate me. Come on, faster, 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 faster. Yeah. 41. Oh, we're at the top of the hill now. 44, 45. We're going for it now. 45, 46. 50! Oh my god. We've made 50. Oh, we're going faster than 50 now. We're going downhill as wide. 54. Oh my god. Downhill. Oh, downhill with the wind. We're going to do it 60. 60! This is not good. I'm not even home yet. I just have to keep adding bits of footage in because this is ridiculous. Don't make me brake! Like, you can do more than 50. Why are you doing 50? Unless you're in limp mode as well. But like, limp mode brothers. Limp mode brothers.
Take the M606 exit.
It's the last big hill before home. I had to drop to 2nd and we're at 20. As in slowest speed. Sat at 3,000 RPM. Right, what I've noticed driving this, there's an air freshener on the gear stick, there's an air freshener on indicator store, and every so often I get a whiff of like exhaust fumes, and I don't think it's from anything in front of me, any cars or anything. I think it's from the van, and I think there's a boost leak because I don't know. I don't know. I need to think more. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I ain't even got it home yet. I haven't even looked. It might be dead obvious. Might be a pipe hanging, but not a pipe hanging off. It's not chucking out loads of black smoke out the back. So, where's my missus gone? My missus was behind me. She's now not. Anyway, nearly home. Oh. So there's 3 things you're now going to notice. This is still the same day as driving it home. So here is our van. That's one thing. 2, I've just had a haircut because it's the day before the lockdown and I needed a haircut. And 3, I have a new hoodie. Look at it. Use all the road, use all the revs, use all the speed. That was from when I took the MR2 on track. I have a new hoodie. So here we go. Here is our van. I just did a quick walk round, probably with a bit of music playing. As you can see, it is still fully sign written. And that is the very first job I'm going to do at taking this off. Now the ones on the glass will be dead easy because I can just take it off with a blade. The ones on the paintwork I'm going to have to use a heat gun and get an edge, and hopefully I can just pull them off. But yes, that's what we're going to do with that. Moving inside. I may have said already in this video that this was a carpet fitters van. So there are carpet fibres everywhere. Everywhere. In fact, there's a bit of carpet still over there. It smells very clean in here. Other than that, so obviously we need a really good hoover. And then in the front, again, things need a really good clean. Yeah. I'll see if we can like make seat covers fit better and stuff like that. But you know, there's lots to be done. But the first thing is, for me, removing all the stickers, because obviously it's sat on my drive. And nothing against the company. But you can't even see it now. But obviously I don't work for them, and I don't want to be driving around advertising for them in case what happens if I did something wrong and then they rung them up and blah 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 blah. So get the garage open, and there's Dave and some coilovers. There's Dave. 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 No, Dave. No. No, Dave. What's the? Oh God, Dave. What is this about? Dave's poorly. Dave, you're poorly. Oh, poor Dave. Anyway, I'm going to start stripping the van. So I'm going to end up sticking you on time lapse, and I'm only going to show you a bit because you'll get bored. But essentially, I'm using a blade to scrape off the vinyl off the windows, and then I'm going to wipe around the numbers with a microfiber cloth, get a heat gun on it, and then just pick at an edge and then pull it up. Right, I'll put you on time lapse now. So we have a silver van now. As you can see, there's bits of damage on some of the doors. It took a bit of the lacquer off there, that was previous damage. But just needs a bloody good wash now. And I need to hoover the inside. And then I can actually get ready to actually present this vehicle to you. Yeah, so I'm going to hoover it all out, wipe all the inside out, and then hoover it all out, give it a wipe, and then I'll actually be able to present it properly, which will be the bit that you're seeing at the start of the video. So I hope you've enjoyed the bits of footage that you've seen. So this is the van. There's lots of plans for it, lots of mods and stuff I want to do because I want to make it into a camper van. It isn't without its faults, as you've already seen, and there's quite a few more faults that I'll show as I go along. Plenty of videos where I'm going to show you faults and fixing them as well. So, right, this is the end of this video. I'm going to go now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm mending something! Really do.